closing the deal on their first podcast sponsorship is one of the biggest dreams of every podcaster. And in fact, saying those words, "this show is brought to you by," or "thanks to our sponsor," so many of us dream to say that. Yet the reality is that so many podcasters don't think that it's possible for them because they think that their show is too small to land those deals. And it couldn't be further from the truth. But what if I told you that right now, where you are, you could create a very interesting package that a sponsor would say yes to? And so this podcast episode is going to be covering how to land your first sponsorship deal, even though you may not have not even 1,000 downloads per month on your show. What do you say to a brand when you first email them so they actually reply? How many times should you actually follow up? And some really interesting methods that you can use time and time again to land those sponsorships. Now, I'm not going to be doing this episode by myself. I'm going to be having Justin Moore, who is a sponsorship coach and the author of Sponsor Magnet, How to Attract and Execute Your Dream Brand Partnerships. And so Justin has been involved in the sponsorship world for over 10 years. Not only he's done that, but he's landed over $1 million sponsorship deals for creators that he's worked with, which is super, super exciting. And so I want to tell you that this is the episode where you absolutely need your notebook. You're going to be listening to this time and time again because Justin, in his book and in this podcast episode, has released so many good takeaways specifically for podcasters and how we can leverage our podcast in a way that feels authentic and doesn't feel like it's stretching or scary.